Who are the PayPal Mafia, and how are they linked to apartheid-era South Africa?
Well, they're a group of men who are at the top, the founding of PayPal, all of whom, in some way or other, grew up in South Africa as children. You've got Musk himself, who was born in South Africa and lived there, went to high school there until he was 18. Musk's grandfather, Canadian grandfather, had been the head of the Canadian branch of a political movement in the 1930s called Technocracy Incorporated, which in essence wanted to scrap democracy in the United States and Canada and have technocrats rule the country, which might sound familiar.
This is the whole technocracy thing.
Yeah, it's not a coincidence. They were strategically placed in places for a great mission.
Incubators.
Exactly.
They were incubated to carry out this whole technocracy thing because, like the pundit said, it's basically fascism, bro. Let's cut all the, call it technocracy, call it this, call it that. It's straight up fascism at its core, if you look at it. Remember what happened the last time that happened?
Yes, it was not a good sight.
Yeah, no, it was not a good sight.
It was not a good sight.
For 5 years, it wasn't a great place.
It was not a great sight.
It sucked to be alive in those 5 years.
Yeah, it was not a good sight.
Neo-fascism.
Okay, and for most people that don't know that,
how does that look?
How does it look like?
How does we? You know what the funny thing is?
Yeah.
We live in a neo-fascist society every single day, but we just don't realize it.
Really?
There's think of how elitist our society is, bro.
I know.
We make the example of Joburg and Sandton all the time, and how you've got the richest square mile in Africa, less than 500 meters away from people living comfortably below the breadline, existing in the same city.
Yeah.
If that's not fascism, I don't know what is. It's just